going to school, I was listening to my parents, doing all those things. And so whatever you want to be in life, it's going to take work. There's going to be a price for anything you want to be, whatever it is. If it's an athlete, if it's a lawyer, if it's a doctor, if you want to be a great dad, if you want to be a great husband, if you want to be a mailman, whatever it is, it's going to be a price. It's going to be a cost that you have to pay. And so as you think about the things you want to be next year, the year after, and when you grow older, think about the discipline that it's going to take. When I was a kid, my mom told me that I always said I wanted to be a football player and a missionary. That's what she said. Since I was a little kid, since I was your age, I wanted to be a football player and a missionary. So as I got older, I would go outside and run around the block, stay in shape. I would come home and I would lift weights all the time. I would do good in school because if you don't do well in school, you can't do what? Anything. You can't play football, you can't play sports, you can't do anything if you don't do well in school. So I would do all those things. I would go to church. I would strengthen my relationship with Jesus because I wanted to tell people about him. And so as I talk to you today, the number one thing I can tell you, the most important thing I can tell you, well, really three things, three ways that I would encourage you to think about your life right now. Even, how old are you? How old are you? 10? Who's the youngest here? How old are you? 9? You all about 10, 9? You got an 8-year-old? 6-year-old? Okay, so you're at the prime age. Listen up. You're at the prime age to where right now you're going to have some decisions to make. There are going to be people that are going to be pulling you in the wrong direction. Then there are going to be some people that are going to pull you in the right direction. You got to make decisions about who you hang around with. Because you can be a positive influence on people if you surround yourself with the right people. Does anybody read the Bible at all? A little bit? There's a verse that I love, and it's a short verse. You can look it up when you get home. It's Luke, everybody say Luke 2, 52. Luke 2:52. And what that says is, and Jesus grew in wisdom and in stature and in favor with God and man. And you say, Benjamin, what the heck does that mean? Well, number one, it's talking about Jesus, and he grew in wisdom. So what does that mean? His brain, right? So how does that apply to you? When you're in school, do your work. When that person's messing with you in school, say, hey, look over here, look over here. No, I'm concentrating because I'm here in school to do a job. I'm here to make good grades. Why? Because I'm going places. I got stuff I want to do. I got stuff I want to be. So when people are tugging at you, hey, look at my paper, cheat, do this, do that. I'm on this track because I'm trying to grow in wisdom and in knowledge. So the next part is in favor with God. So we talked about your spiritual relationship, right? So you all have a physical relationship with the father or your mother or whoever your caretaker is. You have a physical relationship with them. But you know what? You have a spiritual relationship with the God who made you. So you need to grow in that spiritual relationship. Even while you're young. You're not ever too young to learn about the Lord. You're not ever too young to read your Bible. You're not ever too young to tell other people about what Jesus has done for you. So I encourage you to grow spiritually. Then in favor with men, or favor with other people. You know what that is? That's what you're doing right here. What you're doing right here, you're growing socially. You're becoming better friends. You're becoming better brothers or whatever you are, better teammates. How many of you guys are on the same team? Right? There's nothing like a team. There's nothing like teammates. What is something that makes a good teammate? Tell me what makes a good teammate. What would you want out of your teammate? Somebody that is what? Helpful. Somebody that is what? Loyal. Somebody that is what? Focused. Somebody that is what? Leadership. Somebody that is trustworthy. Joel, you've been telling them some stuff. So those are the things that you want in your teammates. What should you be? Helpful. What should you be? A leader. What should you be? A good teammate. What should you be? Focused. If that's what you want from other people. So that's growing in favor with other people. So the three ways you grow. You grow mentally, you grow spiritually, and you grow physically. And that's the best advice I can tell you at this point. Those are three things that I've kind of kept, and things I've tried to grow at, and things that my parents instilled in me and encouraged me to do. And that's what I'm trying to teach these little guys. My oldest daughter is 7, and we got a 6-year-old girl, and then 5 and 3, and then a 1-year-old baby. And as a man, which is what you guys are going to be, so you guys are going to be men very soon.
Hold up, Doc.
You are going to be the leaders in your neighborhood. You're going to be the leaders in this country very sooner than you think. And so my prayer for you is that you be helpful, that you be loyal, that you be spiritual, that you be focused, that you be strong leaders, because this world is going to need people like you, and you can do it. All right? So I appreciate you guys having me. Hopefully next year when I come back, I'll be playing and I'll be healed up. I'm doing good in rehab. I'm able to walk now. I couldn't walk for a long time. So I'm doing much better. But I appreciate you guys having me come by. And I'd love to answer a couple questions. Anybody got some questions? Yeah, I saw your hand first. What you said? Yep, preseason against the Lions. You must have been watching. Yes, sir. And then I saw you next. What is that? Why am I not on the game? They hating on. I've been on the game though. They might be old games. You might not remember them. I'm number 80, number 82. 82. Yeah, you. How many times have I scored in my career? I don't know. I think I've got somewhere around probably between 35 and 40, something like that. How did I hurt my knee? Well, I did hurt my knee.
He hurt his
back in
Achilles.
2004. You guys weren't even born yet. My rookie year was 2004. And I hurt my knee. But this year I hurt my Achilles, which is right back here. And I was in the game against the Lions, and I was exploding off the line about to run a route. I knew I was going to get the ball, so I was running hard, and it popped. So,
is it easy to become an NFL player?
Is it easy to become an NFL player? No, it's not. The odds are that nobody in this room will be an NFL player. Those are what the odds are. Less than 1% of high school athletes make it to the NFL. And then once you get to the NFL, what that means is everybody, out of everybody you know, chances are nobody will make it to the NFL. That's what that means. But it doesn't mean you won't be the one. So what you do is, if that's one of your goals, then you, remember I talked about everything it takes? Is it the cost to everything? You do whatever it takes. You put everything you have out there, put your hand down, I'll answer the question in a minute. You do whatever it takes, you work hard, and then if it happens, great. If it doesn't, you tried your best. But never have a goal that you don't try to accomplish, and then look back and say, I didn't try. So it's hard to make it to the NFL, but I was blessed to have the chance to play, and you just never know. You never know. Yes, you ready? How much money would I make just to play? Well, the minimum salary in the NFL right now is $400-something thousand a year. That's the minimum. I make more than the minimum. You can Google it. See what that is. Yes, sir. Breaking stuff, man. Okay, the question was, how do you make it to the NFL? Well, I tell people all the time, there's a lot that your mom and your daddy put in you. And what I mean by that is, there's something called genetics. And so my father played football at University of Maryland, actually. So my mother went to school there too, so I had a little bit of athleticism to work with. That being said, you have to work. You have to train. You have to watch the things that you eat. Sometimes when your friends are going out, sometimes when your friends are going out partying, you're going to have to make a decision to not go out. You're going to have to go work out. Sometimes when your friends are playing around in school, or like they are now when I'm talking to you, and you need to pay attention, sometimes when that happens, you got to say, I got to go. I need to make this grade. I need to listen to what my coaches tell me to do. I need to listen to what my parents are telling me to do. And so sometimes, all those things put together is more than just your athletic ability. Sometimes it's even when you're out with your friends and somebody says, hey, let's go do this. And you know that it's not right. And it can get you in deep trouble. And you say, instead of being like the crowd, you say, you know what? I want to be different than the crowd. Even if that means they look at me and they make fun of me. Because you know that we have a goal.
Hey, babe, how you doing?
All those things is what makes it, because I'm going to tell you, they don't just take anybody into the
I'll tell you
NFL.
what, I still got a hope. Ben Watson, the football player, speaking to the kids right now. You might as well just go. I'll just find a way home. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you can talk.
Joe Hill got these people in here,
It doesn't mean
and
National Football League, and not from a
they're supposed to be going to a basketball game, and I
know
thought
why?
they'd be done by the time you got here, but it seems like he's still
Yeah, because you're
speaking,
not going to
and
play forever.
I'm recording
Yeah,
him
everybody
on
has to
Joel's
retire at some
phone,
point.
and
Some
nobody has
people
gone
do.
anywhere
You
yet,
got some
so
guys that play
I highly
a year, some guys that
apologize.
play
You go
20
do what you
years, it's
got.
going to come to an end. And so the average, guess how long the average career is?
No, just go do what you gotta do, and
3 years.
I'll walk to the fraternity
The
center,
average career
and
is
somebody
about
give me a
3
ride
years.
home.
So 3.5 years, right? We put all the people together that ever
I'll be
get
okay.
on the roster. The average career is about 3 years. Now, you know people that play a lot longer, right? But there are a lot, for every person you know that plays longer, there's a bunch of other people that play less than 3 years and played about 3 years. So that's what I mean. And that's why it's important that, you know, you go to school, you get your education, all those things you hear. But also understand that even if, let's say you play high school football, right? And you don't make it past high school, because most people don't make it past high school. You've got a lot of other stuff. God made you with so many other, listen, God made you all with so many other talents than football and basketball and baseball. He made you guys smart. He made you guys leaders. You know, he made you guys to be able to invent things. He made you guys to be able to lead people. He made y'all again to be great fathers to your kids. I love it. He gave you a lot of different abilities outside of sports. Sports are great, don't get me wrong. But also understand there's a lot more to you than sports. Yeah. I'm gonna take you and 2 more.
It takes, you have good grades in school, and your grades follow you all the way up to college. And then you have good grades.
Exactly right. What he said was, your grades will follow you all the way. Your grades will follow you. A lot of other stuff will follow you too. That you do. Yes, sir. Why did I choose to play football? Well, like I said, I wanted to play football since I was his age. I mean, but I always wanted to play college football. So I didn't tell you this, but I started off at Duke University and I transferred over to University of Georgia, where I finished my college career. And I always wanted to play college football. And then once I got to college, I said, you know, this NFL thing looks like it might be fun, because a lot of my teammates were going to the NFL. And then I kept working. Like I said, I've always been a hard worker. Whenever I wanted to do something, I did. I worked towards it. And then I got a chance to get drafted. All right, last question for you, sir. I'll get you too, because you're the only girl. I'm going to get you back. You're going to be the last one. Kevin Smith. I don't know Kevin Smith. Well, who's he play for? It's for Detroit.
No, he was a running back.
He's a he still is? He's still
No,
is?
he's not there. No, he went to UCF.
Okay, I don't know him. I don't know him.
UFC, I mean.
Yeah, I don't know him.
Yeah, University of Central Florida. Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of people I don't know, but I may know, yeah. All right, last question. Where am I from? I was born in Norfolk, Virginia. Norfolk, Virginia, Norfolk General Hospital. I lived in Norfolk. You're not from Virginia Beach. I was born in You're born in Norfolk General?
Yeah, Virginia.
What? How old are you?
I'm 30, I'll be, I'm born 79. 36, 36.
Hey, I just heard.
Are you sure?
I just heard. Sure? Yeah, that's it. So I was born in Norfolk, Virginia, and I lived there until I was in 10th grade. Then we moved to South Carolina, and I finished my high school there. But my family, on my dad's side, my mom was from the district. So her side is in Washington, D.C. as well as Maryland. That was the last one.
Hey, everybody. Hey, let's give Mr. Benjamin Watson a hand. Before we start back, he talked a little bit about being leaders, right? Right? Hey, fellas, come on over here. He talked a little bit about being leaders, all right? That's what Coach E over there and the other coaches, that's what they look to you guys to do, be leaders, all right? Whether it's on the field, whether it's in the classroom, right? Or whether it's in the community. So that means taking care of your community, making sure when you come out the corner store.
Hold the ball.
When it make sure that you come out the corner store, that means what? Leave no trash, right? Make sure when you in the classroom that you're doing all your work, you're paying attention, right? Because I asked earlier who had a 3.0, right? Because I'm giving an Xbox One S away. It was like 5 or 6 hands raised their hand, right? It's 23 of us in here. So that means we got to step it up a notch to bring our grades up. Because 3.0, it's like, that's good, but that's not great. 4.0 is the best, right? So we want always, I guarantee that you guys want to be the best on the football field, right? Y'all went to the championship down in Florida and y'all won, right? So that means that if you're the best on the football field, then y'all can be the best in the classroom. You can be the best out here with whatever you want to do. But you got to put your mind into it and make sure you put the work in, right? Right? And anything that you do, you got to put that work in. So you guys are training with Coach E. Y'all out there practicing hard. Do the same thing in the classroom. Make sure you're doing your homework, you're listening to your teacher, you're following directions, because that's what it takes for you to get that 3.0 or higher. Because you never know what you may get, your rewards that you may receive. And also, in order to become successful, you have to be a step above everybody else, all right? All right, guys, you guys can go back to playing.
Thank y'all.